Hello and welcome back. My name is Lauren, and today I'm going to be watching episode 7 of season 1 of Hazbin Hotel. This one is called Hello, Rosie. I'm looking forward to this because I've been curious about Rosie for a long time. The only thing I really know about her is she's friends with Alastor, right? She's the overlord of Cannibal Town or something, and she's friends with Alastor. That is like the end all be all of what I know about Rosie. Now, if you are watching this on Patreon, hi, you're probably watching this significantly before I can get it out on YouTube, because for whatever reason, I have been having a lot of issues with the edits. A lot of other people don't seem to have that issue at all, but every time I try to upload things, I have to like cut it so much cutting in order to get it not blocked, not to mention, monetizable. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm sorry, it's so late. I'm so sorry. But we appreciate you watching it anyway. Now, I do have a couple of questions and things before I wanted to get into the actual episode. There were a few things that I wanted to address. So, one, I have been really liking the show, and I think the songs are very, very fun. I do think that it's very, very breakneck. I wish that they had taken more time with some of the episodes to actually delve into some of the characters and get to know them a little bit better. Like episode 4 was very Angel centric, and we really, really got to delve into Angel and his relationship with Husk and his relationship with Valentino. And I thought that that was really, really well done and really cool. And I mean, obviously his relationship with Valentino was horrific. But I really liked the buildup of the relationship with Husk, and then it just sort of never really went any further than that. With any of the other characters, I would have liked to see him have a couple of moments with Serpentious or with Nifty, because he saves her a few times, which is great. But it's just we don't actually get to see him interacting with her ever. It's he said one thing to Alastor kind of thing. I would have liked to see some of the people in the hotel interacting with each other a little bit more. I understand that they probably were well, we don't know how much we're gonna actually get from Amazon. We don't know if we'll get a season 2, so they wanted to get the plot out as quickly as possible, which I understand. For me, I would have liked to have a little bit more development there. And speaking of things I would like to see a little more development on, I want to go back and check back in with the V's. I want to see has Alastor been making Vox's life difficult like he promised he would? We've had nothing to show for that. Velvet wanted to gear up all the overlords for a war. Has that worked? I don't think so. But I have no idea. We have no way of knowing. I want to jump back in with them. I want to see what the V's are doing, if they are preparing for any kind of war, it seemed like Velvet wanted to. I wanted to see more of the Vox Alastor, rivalry. I just think that would be fun. Let's see. I've got my notes listed too of what I wanted to see. Yes, just to see what else would have made Serpentious, Angel, and Husk friends, because they were clearly friends by the time the Lucifer Alastor showdown was going down. So I wanted just to see, maybe we'll get a flashback of some point of them interacting. That would be cool. I do want to know more about Lucifer and Lilith. I'm sure that will come out. I just want to know, did they divorce a long time ago, or is the separation just because Lilith disappeared? Did she just dip? And that sort of started Lucifer's little his most recent spiral, because it seems like he's been depressed for a long time. But I would like to know more about that. Hopefully that's coming. Hopefully we'll get that information. Let's see. I wanted to know a little bit more too about Husk, about his overlordness. Does he still own any of those souls, or is it just, are they Alastor's now? Did he have to fully sell them completely? What's the deal? How does all of the overlords have anyone a person who's over top of them? Is there anybody who's actually their own boss? I don't know. I want to know, is there a god? Is there anything actually keeping Lucifer out of heaven? Because in the Hell of a Boss episode, the cherubs were blocked from going back in, but I don't know. Vaggie was able to get back into heaven no problem, so I don't know. Is there anything actually stopping Lucifer from going back? there's just, I don't know. There's so many things I don't know. Is he actually fallen, or is that more of a symbolic gesture in this universe? There's so many questions that I wish I had the answers to, and some of them I think I might get. Others I'm not so sure about. I think it was, like, I don't know. Like, there was at least one more question I had that I forgot about that I can't write down. So I was talking with somebody on Patreon about this, about like, is there a God in this universe? Is he the one pulling all the strings? Is there a big bad? Like, I'm very curious to find out. So, I will have linked a timestamp, by the way, for when I actually start the reaction. I just wanted to get some questions out of the way, some not necessarily theories, because I don't have too many of those right now. Oh, my one theory that I had was that I don't think that the revelation that Vaggie was an exterminator is going to put too much of a damper on Charlie and Vaggie's relationship. I think there will be a tense conversation. I think it will be resolved in the course of a single song, because that seems to be how things go in this show so far. But I'm, again, not too mad about it. The songs have been excellent. So, I mean, I would feel things resolved too, if I were singing about things the way they sing about them here. So, that is it for now. If I come up with anything else, I'll put it in there. But like I said, I'm going to put a timestamp in if you don't want to see my rambling and you just want to see the episode. So, let's go.
So, like, where are your wings?
Nifty, I don't have...
Did you ever think maybe she's sensitive about her lack of wings? Just like her lack of tits?
Yeah, where are your tits?
Any other questions?
I got one. How come every time Charlie talks to heaven, we get in deeper and deeper shit?
And where is Miss Fearless Leader anyway?
She's upstairs. Coming up with something, I'm sure. In our room. Alone.
Oh, Charlie, you look an absolute mess.
I have enough on my mind without hearing your sadistic idea of a joke, asshole.
Who's joking?
Yeah, get her out of bed.
Downstairs, waiting to hear what kind of inspiring performance you have planned next.
I can't. How can I face them after failing them all so hard? They
okay.
came here to be saved, and all I gave them was more pain.
Kicking.
Well, I never expected to see such a miserable display of self-loathing from you.
Oh, fuck you, Alastor. All you do is
there
stand
those
there
eyes go.
smiling while you watch us struggle and fail.
Just because you see a smile, don't think you know what's going on underneath. A smile is a valuable tool, my dear. It inspires your friends, keeps your enemies guessing, and ensures that no matter what comes your way, you're the one in control.
But I'm not. I'm the farthest thing from in control. Adam has an invincible exorcist army pointed right at my doorstep, and there's nothing I can do about any of it.
I
Okay.
know something you don't know.
Okay.
Just that you and your little band of misfits might stand more of a chance than you think.
How? I'll do anything.
Anything?
Uh-oh. No!
Then let's make a deal.
I knew it. I knew it. The whole point was they were trying to get her not to make... Everyone wants her not to make a deal, right? Like, it would be a very bad idea for her to make a deal with him. Has this been his game plan the whole time? And, like... Because, again, if Lilith is the one holding his chain, then the only one who might be able to get him out from under her might be Charlie, right? So, like... You'll owe me one kind of thing. I don't know what deal is this going to be. I will say I'm very glad to see these two actually finally having a conversation. But it does seem like he's been biding his time until she's at her lowest so that he can actually get her to make this deal. That's interesting. Good job, Alastor. Way to play that long game.
Want my soul?
Your soul? Heavens, no. All I need from you is one itty-bitty favor.
Knew
What's
it.
a favor between friends?
Uh-oh.
I won't hurt anyone for you.
Who's asking? One favor at a time of my choosing where you harm no one. In return, I tell you what I know.
No, no!
Right on cue.
What did you do?
He gave me info that can save the hotel, but we're going to need help. And Carmilla is the key.
Okay.
She killed an exorcist in the last extermination. She knows how they can be harmed.
But
Wouldn't Vaggie know how they can be harmed too? Like, I mean, but if Charlie didn't know that they could be harmed, she might have not even considered asking Vaggie, or she might not have believed Vaggie too. That might be another thing. She doesn't trust her right now. So she might not have believed her, whatever she said. There is like going to be a question of divided loyalties, potentially. I do wonder what kind of favor, because like he says she's not going to hurt anybody, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to go against everything she believes in. You know?
I didn't even know that was possible.
Oh,
He
she didn't
did.
know it was possible
Would you have
too.
told me?
Charlie.
We're gonna need numbers too.
And I know just who can help.
Oh, Alastor and Charlie just left like they were running away from their responsibilities. Should we be alarmed?
No. We have a plan, but it includes defending ourselves against the angels.
Are you fucking high?
They can be killed.
Yeah, that knife lady, Camaro car fight killed one.
Wait, you knew about this?
Oh, yeah. I told Boss about it months ago.
He what?
What? They say insane shit all the time. How was I supposed to know this one was true?
Bank
That's
accounts
fair.
are a scam created by the shadow government.
See?
I still believe in Charlie's dream. I know this place can work,
All right,
but
Vaggie.
none of you signed up for this. I'm gonna go learn how we can fight back, but when I come home, well, I'll understand if none of you are here.
Does she think I wouldn't accept her? What about me? Me says understanding. Misunderstanding.
That's fair.
Wait, where are we?
Cannibal Town. There's a friend of mine I think you should meet.
Oh my stars. Do my eyes deceive me? Alastor?
All right, and I guess like if you're eating, you can eat the other demons, right? The sinners, and they'll just reconstitute somewhere. Good God, that's horrific.
Alastor, where have you been? These halls really lost some of their sparkle without your lively presence and... Oh, who's this you brought with you? Come now, Alastor, she's much too young for you. Oh, I'm just kidding. I know you're an ace in the hole.
A what now?
But where are your manners?
Because he's ace. Because he's ace. That's good. Good job, Rosie. Also, it's like, I like that she's acting like she hasn't seen him in ages and ages and ages. But they were at that Overlords meeting together a few months ago, so it's not like it's been that long.
Introduce us, why don't you?
Ah, yes. Charlie, this is Rosie, the most darling, delightful, and dangerous overlord this side of the pentagram.
Always such a charmer.
And
Interesting that she's got the same, like neck ruffle things that the angels, the exterminators do. Like the uniform thing.
Tell Auntie Rosie what she can do for you.
Well, as you know, the extermination is coming early. It'll be here in a month, and they're coming from my hotel and my friends first, and
we need your help. Well,
There it goes.
your
Thanks,
cannibals
Alastor.
help at least to fend off the attack.
But I assume there's more to this plan than a bunch of unarmed cannibals.
Oh, your people will be far from helpless when we're done with them. And by the end, they will be able to eat their fill.
Well, in that
All right.
case, sure.
She's like, all right, we gotta eat some angels. Let's go. I mean, I guess that's all, you know, the cannibals want something new, I guess, right? They're in hell. It's like, what new stuff can they really get? Angels, maybe. That's a good idea, Alastor. Good job, Alastor. I still want to know what this favor. Oh, this is good. I'm so excited.
Carmine! Carmine, we need to speak! Fucking right you open that door.
Exactly.
Hello?
Damn
You have
straight.
2 minutes to convince me not to silence you for good.
Oh,
Miss
we're gonna get
Carmine,
another
I'm here on
song?
appointment from the princess to enlist your aid in the defense of hell from the angelic extermination.
No.
What do you mean, no? Well, then why? Why wouldn't you use what you know to fight?
To avoid the very problem you and your little friends are facing right now, I will not invite destruction into my house, on my people.
And they aren't gonna stop with us. You didn't see the look on their leader's face. With us out of the way, it's only a matter of time before they come for the rest of you. They won't stop until all of hell is wiped out, so you can help us make a stand here together, or you can stand alone tomorrow. And what do you think your chances will be then?
You're out of time.
Okay. Okay, I like her little ballet, like, sharp shoe thing that she's got going on there. Right in the face. Come on, Vaggie. You're an angel exterminator or whatever. Her refusal is still really weird to me. And I really do wish that we'd gotten some more time to get to know this lady because she seems very interesting. She seems cool. I want to see more about Zestial too. I'd like to see more of these guys. But I know nothing about them. Like, she's got daughters or something. I don't know how that worked. Did, like, her daughters from when she was alive die and go to hell? Or did she, like, can sinners have kids after they die? Did she just adopt some kids? Like, what? I don't know how any of that works. But, like, it doesn't make a ton of sense that she would refuse to help. In this particular sense, at least by supplying weapons, you know? Because it's not like the angels are going to be that well up on who is who in hell. They do not care. So, like, she could supply all the weapons or whatever that she wants and keep her people safe. They wouldn't necessarily know who gave them the weapons, you know? Like, she could still keep her family out of it, but also help, and maybe giving them the weapons would make people safer. Like, her just steadfast, complete refusal doesn't make a ton of sense to me, especially because she is an arms dealer.
Angels attack quickly, viciously, and without mercy. You'll need to defend better than that.
Okay, so it does seem like Carmilla is doing that, like, you're gonna have to do better than that sort of, like, weird training thing, I guess, with Vaggie. I guess, is Vaggie gonna have to prove that she can fight for Carmilla to fight her? That could make a certain amount of sense. Like, if Carmilla is going to, you know, risk it all, she wants to know that she's with people who can fight. Okay, I kind of get it. I assume that's what she's doing.
Cannibals and Cannibals, assemble in the square!
Now, darling, you know I would do anything for my clients. But I can't exactly command all of Cannibal Town to follow someone else into battle. Now, don't get me wrong. They love carnage and bloodshed. But to get this group into line, you gotta win them over. With Sparkle, Razzmatazz, and that so appealing moxie of yours. So in order to convince any of them, you'll need to convince all of them. And there's one in particular.
Susan.
Susan, who's a bit of a...
ornery old bitch?
That.
Please put your bloody hands together for Princess Charlie.
Whoa! Bring Rosie back.
Susan?
Susan.
Right? Those big-ass eyes
We
of
need your
yours.
help. With your assistance, we
Get
can
up.
make a stand.
Where's the showmanship?
Hi.
Where's all the
Yeah, come on, showmanship, let's go.
mediocre? Fuck you, you old bitch!
Okay.
Come on, what is this?
You want me to teach you how to beat angels? That's what I'm doing. By showing you the flaws in your own fighting style.
I love her
Yours
dancing.
and all your sisters.
Wait, you know I'm an exorcist?
You leave yourself open with every swing. You fight like someone unafraid of harm. And this is what you'll take advantage of. Strike them here, and here.
With what?
Angelic steel isn't common. And those who have it aren't exactly rushing off to test it against exorcists. But my daughters and I were cornered in that last extermination. I tried to buy time for my girls to flee, and well, you don't become an angelic arms dealer without arming yourself first.
Oh, dip. Dip! Oh, that's cool. Okay, so she does deal in angelic weapon. Okay, that makes sense. Because they talk about blessed and like weapons before. But like, I love that her little like ballet things are actually made from angelic Oh, that's cool. Her little ballet crisscrossy ribbons are made from angelic blades, I guess. That's interesting. I keep waiting, like, are we gonna get a song here? I don't know. It keeps teasing a song for me, and I want to see if it's going to happen. It is also interesting. It's like the angels are just so secure in their own superiority that they can't get hurt. Like, they just don't. They didn't even consider the fact that it might happen. Like that. No one's even accidentally cut themselves on their own blade before. Also, it's like, I think Vaggie should have been able to figure that out. She got her wings cut off and her eye gouged out with angelic blades. So, like, shouldn't she have figured out that angelic weapons can hurt an angel? Or did she think she'd, like, already fallen or something because she refused an order? And so she assumed that just made her weak.
I see you're driven by your detestation. Your every step is stoked with animus. Love, think of who you care about. Protect them and be out for love. Love, you're gonna fight without gloves long as you're out for love. Fuel yourself with the fear of losing that somebody who's your reason to live. Harness your heart and you can't help choosing to fight with all you can give. I know you're thirsting for vengeance, Faggy, you're out for blood, but you'll only stand a chance
cool with just the
if you're
drums.
out for love, love. Think of who you care about, protect them and be out for love.
I like the dance that they're doing here.
You're gonna fight without gloves, and when that push comes to shove, yeah, you just might rise above long as you're out for love.
Oh, she got her wings back? What?
You might just survive.
What has you so out of sorts, darling? You clearly got more on your mind than angels.
My girlfriend is an exorcist angel, and she never told me.
Oh, shit! Quite a secret. You said you love this girl?
Yes. Or, well, Yes.
Have you ever once doubted that she loves you in return? Well, then what's the problem?
She took part in the very thing we've been working so hard to end.
Wow. Isn't that silly hotel of yours all about redemption?
Yes.
So I think that's interesting because, like, that's what people have been saying, though. Like, and that's kind of what I was thinking as well. It's like her whole hotel is about redemption, is about second chances. The issue isn't necessarily going to be that she was an exorcist. It's that she lied to Charlie. And that does, I feel like that is a little different. Like, because Charlie's all like, you know, Alastor's killed a bunch of demons too, you know? Granted, it seems like with the angelic weapons, that's a more permanent death than what Alastor does, but it wasn't necessarily that she's an exorcist. It is that she lied, right? But it is good to hear from sort of the other side, from the outside. Like Rosie's like, hey, it's all about redemption, right? So maybe she's trying to do that too. I like that Charlie will be able to hear that from somebody else. Because Rosie does seem to give a crap. I mean, she seems really sweet. I mean, she wants to eat people, but hey, guess what? Everyone's dead. Right? So who cares? Is that... I said that. I'm not going to take it back.
Why not tell? And I can't even pitch my hotel right.
Well, how do you normally explain your hotel?
By singing.
With a song.
But that never works.
It will work here. Trust me.
The cannibals will like a little razzle-dazzle. Aw! He's giving her his little staff! That's so cute.
Clear in your mind that you could taste it.
You mean like human flesh?
Sort of. It's a feeling like a rumbling in your gut that you could finally be faced with a billion needy faces. I guess what I mean to say is, for the first time in my life, I might have to be ready for this. Ready to be the one who's leading.
Her little cannibal parents back there. Oh, that's really cute. Oh, that's adorable. Good job, sweetie.
First time in my life, I might have to be ready for this. Ready to be the one who's leading from the front. Gotta come into my own. Gotta come into my throne. Gotta take charge and defend my only home. And although I kind of feel unsteady now, I need to be ready for this. Have you ever felt like you're willing to die to save the people of your city?
By die, do you mean use my teeth to rip flesh apart?
That's a start, cause right now we need a leader, and it seems to me that destiny has picked me to be that, if you'll permit me. So who's with me? Wouldn't it be super to see more of hell? Join up now if you like travel. Come on, boys, hop in the saddle. A lot of sights to see en route to my hotel. Not to mention the camaraderie. Yes, sirree, you'll form life-changing friendships with the folks along the way.
angels you can eat.
Okay.
Great.
That's the king they care about.
It's time now to act. They're on the attack. When they move to strike, we will fight, fighting back. We'll follow your lead. We're eager to feed. We'll sharpen our teeth for the heavenly feast. From this moment on, you can count on us to be resolute and around us. Our appetites are wet and we're set to seize the day. So take, oh hey, come join the flesh buffet.
Well, that's a little violent. Can we tone it down?
Oh, don't be put off by the snarling. That's enthusiasm, darling.
They just seem a little murdery right now.
Don't worry, honey,
That's what you want.
Keep singing.
We're super duper grateful to have you folks aboard.
Can't wait to taste an angel's wings.
Oh Lord. For the first time in my life, maybe I can be ready for this. I can be the marshal leading the parade. I can come into my own. And I think I've always known my destiny could never be postponed. When Adam brings the battle here, I must appear like I'm ready for this.
They're dancing along. They're singing her song.
Surprised why I knew she could do it all along. She's bound to pass the test as princess of hell. Like her daddy, she is badly powerful. She's filled with potential that I could guide.
I concur.
Stick with her, you'll be on the winning side.
Oh, there it is.
We are ready for this.
We'll show heaven a fight they won't forget.
It's time to take a stand.
It is time to lend a hand against the angels and their deadly threat.
We cannot take it anymore. The time has come to go to war. Prepare to fight. We're ready for this.
I really hope that I'm ready for this.
I have faith in her and Alastor. I love that. Like, I mean, I like that he's like buddy with Rosie. She knows exactly what he's about. It's like, oh yeah, girl, she's powerful. Stick with her. That'll be great. I also really like that it's like Charlie's like, I don't know, we want to like kill and eat all the angels. Really? It's like, hey, baby, that is what you are literally like. You were planning to like kill them, right? Like that. You do realize that is the plan. You need to kill the angels, like, or at least some of them, in order to get them away. And of course, that's what's going to get the cannibals on board. I mean, Alastor is doing the most right now. He is actually trying to help. I still think that there is a reason other than he just wants power for that, because there would have been easier ways for him to just obtain power than to lend a hand with this, I think. So like, I think he's still helping her because someone else is making him. But also he's like, this girl does not realize her full potential. She does. And like, he's like, if I can get her to trust me, if I can get her to rely on me, and now she owes him a favor, that power can be used for him. I still think maybe he's going to try and have her use this favor to snip whatever tie he has with who's holding his leash, and then just be unleashed on hell as whatever he wants to do, you know? That could be cool. It's like he wants to take over hell or something, and so he's gonna like become free of the chains that bind, and then, you know, the idea to become maybe to overthrow Lucifer and take over all of hell. But, you know, I think that Charlie has actually touched something deep inside, and maybe he won't do such a thing.
Charlie,
Hold that thought. I got you a souvenir from Cannibal Town.
Aww.
Oh, Charlie.
The wings are new. They look nice.
Come along, let's put some effort into these fortifications.
Good. Pentious is helping.
Well, look who decided to show up. We thought we were fighting by ourselves.
You're still here.
What? Do you think we're a bunch of pussies?
I just got used to you guys. I ain't finding no new drinking buddies.
I'm naming the stains on the carpet. That one's Fred.
Well, looks like we have a lot of work to do.
Aw. So that's what okay. I'm so glad. Goody. All right, they friends. They friends now. I mean, I really like that we're seeing the friendship. Again, my only gripe is that we didn't get to see that friendship build much. It just sort of happened. But that's, you know, a pretty small gripe, honestly. I liked that. Okay, so some things have become we're still working. There's still some things that I would like to see addressed in the next episode. I want to see if Vox and Velvet or anybody like have they been preparing for anything. Looks like we're going to see some Lucifer. I wonder if we're going to see powerful Charlie and powerful Lucifer in this next episode. I feel like we're going to end on a cliffhanger. I think it's going to work out. Like, I think they're going to win, but like, you know, barely. Or like, it's going to still end with something bad happening for season 2. Season 2 is confirmed, I think. So hopefully for season 2, they do, you know, do a little more character stuff. And it's not quite so breakneck pace, but I thought that was fun. That was fun. I like Rosie and Alastor. I like that Alastor, he does seem to now actually believe in Charlie's capabilities, even if he doesn't think that redemption is possible, which it might not be. Like, it might not, like, you might not be able to actually become an angel or whatever from being a demon, but there might be able to do sort of like a, you know, a commute thing, you know? You might just be able to decide where you want to go and go there, and heaven might be too boring for the demons, you know? They might decide they don't want to. So it is possible that redemption isn't possible. Improvement is clearly possible. And it seems like Angel is a lot happier. Like, he's got his buddies now, which is really cute. And it does seem like that, you know, they're ready. Like, well, they're ready to at least come together and fight for what they want, and like, you know, they're happy here. And I like that Charlie has provided a place for them to be happy. And like, I feel like the end might also include more people deciding to stay at the hotel. And then, like, you know, they're gonna win, more people will be like, yes, I'm gonna stay at the hotel, Charlie's gonna be really excited and happy, and then Alastor's like, it's time for me to call in my favor, you know. She's gonna have to see her mom again. I don't know. I'm very excited, though, to watch episode 8. It's the end. Anyway, that's going to be all for this one. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.